Okay, since we're all such experts
in politicos.
Well, no, not that, but in the art of attraction.
Oh, dude.
Let's
negging.
analyze.
Me and Nick are all about negging.
Yeah, you guys are good at that.
We're really good at it.
I can't tell you how many times it
It's
works.
not going to be useful in this situation. Yeah. We're going to flip it. Instead of analyzing pickup artist techniques, we're going to analyze pickup artist techniques made for women trying to pick up men.
Oh, cool.
Why would they even need that?
Yeah.
Just stand there.
It's so easy.
Just show them the fucking...
Show them the goods.
Yeah, show them the goods.
Any of them need
Top
it?
or bottom?
Yeah, I think some need it.
There you go.
Some girls just need to brush their teeth, though. That's it.
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
brush your tongue, yo. Brush your tongue.
That's a fact.
Brush your teeth when you wake up in the
I
morning.
don't want to participate.
Hey, can you show us how you brush your tongue?
Yup.
Looks like he's doing something else.
And then my eyes get all watery and I'm fucking dry heaving in the morning. Like, that's what I'm...
Oh, you really go that deep?
Yeah, bro, you gotta clean your tongue, my
You gotta
boy.
clean the
Like,
back of your tongue.
What are you guys, gross? Come on.
Well, I don't know.
How do you do it?
How do you do it again?
He doesn't do it. Anthony doesn't clean his tongue.
You go like this.
Oh, you have a scraper?
God, you got a really red tongue.
Yeah. Burned. You just got burned, bro.
Big lover.
Really, hey, you know, you got a really strong jawline, right, Joe?
Oh.
I should be on that list.
He don't gotta. That's no weak chin.
Yeah. Fuck him in the face. Let's go.
God,
I'm just
predatory.
90% chin.
So what are these recommendations for these women?
Thank you for asking. So these are actual things that a woman has written for women. All right, I'm not making these up. Okay.
But it's women pickup artists?
How many dudes has she slept with? What's her fucking...
We need the stats.
Should it be high or low for?
Should be high.
Oh, okay.
It should be high. If she has all these pickup lines that work all the time, her numbers should be through the roof.
I don't think her body count's listed in her name. It just says.
All right, we'll hear what this poser has to say.
Okay, so here's tip
I
number
heard
one.
poser in a long time.
So this is just what she's saying, okay? Tip number one, she says to think of sex as a numbers game, which means if you're trying to get laid, then you just got to keep putting it out there until you get a bite.
Girls have a really hard time trying to get laid?
The number is 2.
I think we need to get rid of that stereotype finally.
I don't think so.
You gotta be kidding me.
I know. I feel the same way. I always think that, like, you know, all women have to do is
Girls
just
have a hard time making sure that the guys that they want to get, like, have sex with are, like, good guys. Because all the guys are assholes out there. That's different.
You've never had a girl, you've never known any girl that
I'm on her side right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the side.
She just sighed after his statement like,
Yeah, come sit over here, dude.
Yeah,
Bring your chair over here.
that's the protect all women side.
We believe women.
Everybody then,
You've
you know?
never had a friend that was a girl that had intentions that night and she actually said, oh man, I want to get laid tonight, and then didn't? That's
Yeah, because she's a loser. I wouldn't hang out with that person.
You know what I've heard though?
It happens.
I've heard a lot where some women have more libido than their boyfriends, and they're just like, he just fuck me.
Jeez.
And I'm like,
It's like about strangers. Like, would you want to fuck a stranger? Like, if you're in a committed relationship, that's like a different thing. But if you're like single and like, if you want to go out there and fuck someone.
I do think that, well, at least from your example, right? What I can remember is that like girls would be given hints or what they think are hints, and it'll go over the guys' heads. So then they're like, I'm trying to get some dick tonight, and then the guy's like, yo man, we're really...
Give me an
really
example of like a hint that would go over a guy's head.
No, I mean like,
Please fuck me.
they're not straight up enough like...
They're like, huh?
Yeah.
They're like, what? This can't be. This
Yeah.
can't be.
We should do puzzles together. It's like, why did you? No, I wanted to fuck you. Puzzles is
They're at a party.
Do puzzles.
What kind of signs do you get when you know, like, you're talking to a young lady after a comedy show, and then she might say a phrase where you're like, oh, it's going down?
I heard the phrase throat goat once.
She called herself the throat goat?
Yeah.
Wow.
And afterwards, did you agree with her? Did you say, oh, she was quite the throat goat?
I actually didn't get anything with her.
Oh, okay.
It was just theoretical. I just had to
You
like.
didn't think she was talking about you. She was just talking about something else.
She said she was the throat goat?
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't buy it. You're like,
You're like,
I'm not gonna test that at all.
no,
you're
thank
like,
you.
You're like, you must be talking about like doing this for somebody else.
Yeah.
Theoretically, to a stranger.
That's theory. One of the things that I always thought was a dead giveaway was when a girl, and let's say you're in private, and for some weird reason she just wants to somehow say that she hasn't had sex in a long time.
Absolutely.
I think that would go over my
Would that
head.
be considered a fair hint? Like, why are we talking about that? If she brings it up and you're not even on the topic, I think that's pretty fair.
I think we're guys are obviously too literal, and I think that would go over my head for sure. I'd be like, oh, that sucks. Yeah, you should probably figure that out.
How many days it's been, huh?
Yeah. So this advice here says if you get rejected by a guy, just go on to the next one. Develop a thicker skin about it.
That's good advice.
Okay. Number 2 is memorize a few openers.
Dude,
This never works.
This doesn't happen. This
is not
fucking
real,
happen.
dude.
Openers.
Are chicks using openers on you? I'd be like, am I in fucking Bizarro World?
memorize 1 or 2 natural sounding lines. What's a good opener a girl could have?
I'm the throat goat's pretty good.
Well, I haven't had sex in a long time.
It's like, I haven't had sex in a while. I'm a throat goat.
Comma, I'm a throat goat.
But it didn't work.
I think that's I think that's a little too aggressive, no?
No, I love it. It's really direct, and guys like that.
Yeah.
Literal.
We love goats. Michael Jordan.
Tom Brady. Okay, Gretzky.
Yeah, if a girl used an opener on me, I'd be like, am I on Tinder in Medellin, Colombia?
You're gonna kill me after this?
I like how you listed all men goats, but like there's no woman goats.
Serena.
Amelia Earhart,
Yeah, bro.
Amelia Earhart.
Simone Biles.
Joan of Arc.
Ryan really likes Amelia Earhart. I'm noticing this, by the way.
What's
All
a
these
female
women are
opener?
dead.
I don't know. I don't have female openers
You don't
because that
need
shit
to.
never happens.
Just your legs opening
Okay.
up.
All right. This woman would have a thing or two to say to you about that.
Okay, yeah. Let's hear it.
She got no fucks.
She doesn't have any suggestions for what the
It's
openers
like, have
are.
some openers.
She's
I
just
don't
saying.
know.
She's just saying. Make some, memorize it, keep them in the pocket for the quick draw.
I think
throat goat.
women just entertaining a conversation with a man, initiating it in itself is an opener.
Correct.
Most women don't do that, so I think that alone is an opener. That's the only
already
opener
giving the
you're-
guy over.
No, that's too easy because a lot of times they do that just to get free drinks.
Yeah, that's
What's
true.
the example of an opener you've heard used on you as a guy? You've had to have heard an opener at some point.
I remember a long time ago, this girl asked me, she was like, hey, do you want to hook up? And I was like, no, thank you. And then I walked away.
And he's like, I don't think that was for me, by the way.
Yeah, I was like, the fuck is this?
Yeah, I don't think that was about me.
No, because I think when the very few times women have been very like forward with me, I feel like it's gonna be a Medellin situation where
You're in disbelief.
Right.
I'm like, oh, there's something wrong with it.
It comes off questionable. Like, do you have herpes?
Like, or you have ulterior motives, like you're gonna rob me or something.
I was in my math class and this girl went like this, and I went back and she goes, "Can I tell you a secret?" And I'm like, "What?" She goes, "Do you eat pussy?" And then my face went red, and I was like, "Holy shit! This is like a fucking movie, but I'm too scared."
He said that out loud too.
In my head. And she was telling me like,
And it was subtitled.
she goes, yeah, she goes, I'm bi, and then like me and my friends like we have sleepovers and we just eat each other out all night.
Like, what the
Oh,
fuck
nice.
is this?
What'd you do?
I was scared.
How old were you?
Like 15 or 16.
Roman Atwood in the background somewhere?
Yeah, dude.
And then I was
That guy's
like,
a perfect mark. Look at that fucking idiot over there. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him.
There's a hidden camera here.
Okay, here's what I think is actually very useful. She's saying number 3 is make your intentions clear. If you're smiling and you say, hey, you're cute, we should do something, give me your number, as quoted here.
See, that's a good line.
I think it's nice.
Start with that.
But dude, can you? Because I've been at the tender age of 13 to 15. I had a chick when I was in drama, and she like literally pulled me into a dark corner. And in drama, like it's a big place,
Yeah.
so you could get pulled into a place. She pulled me in there, and she like started just grabbing my dick through my shorts, and she's like,
tight.
"Let me see it, Steve Green. I've been wanting to see it."
Because you heard of the legend of the big Steve Green.
What is this, dude?
That's what she
The
said.
reviews are in.
That's what she said. It's a hot show. It was a hot. That was after the show.
Yeah,
Yeah. No. So then I was just like, and I walked out of the room. I didn't know what to do. I was so fucking confused.
It's like a tiger that doesn't know how to kill its prey yet.
Exactly.
I
He's
think
a tiger cub.
That was so
it
poetic.
throws them off. I think if women are too forward in that way, I think it's like an instant throw. Like, is this a prank? Am I being baited? Like, there's so many more questions to it than it.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a rational
What I
brain.
do like about it is it does cancel out that feeling that we innately have societally where we're afraid of being creeps. So at least if she's the one going into that realm, you no longer have to feel like, oh, am I imposing? Am I being, This might not make you interested, but I think it does clear that up. Number 4 is use flirtatious touching.
I think girls already do that, no?
Yeah, but I think now it's just having an awareness of the Kino escalation, they call it.
So who's she talking to? Girls that don't have any action at all? Because I feel like every fucking girl does this. When they're into you, they just somehow find a way to get closer to you in proximity, and they find a way to somehow start touching you.
Yeah, girls are so good at that, but guys are not.
Yeah, no,
Like,
guys
that's
are not.
Creepy as fuck if we touch them.
Yeah, or never get in front of you at all.
If we touch them, it's fucking weird though.
Yeah.
You don't ever go with this move?
Oh, that one I do.
You never do the.
But I do it to music, and I fake a magic show.
Wow.
And then you can do that as much as you like.
Oh wow.
How about this? This one.
Steve goes like,
Ew.
Here's my thumb.
It's not a good magic show.
This
Well,
one
it's because your thumb's still up. You all go like this.
It's moving around.
This one says qualify them. Do you know what qualify them means?
what's that
Like
mean?
validate.
Like credit check.
Kind of, yeah. It says you want to make guys feel like you're a little bit of a challenge, so disagree on a few points they make.
I agree. I agree.
I disagree.
Disagree?
I disagree.
Why?
You argumentative lady. Ooh.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get laid.
that's true because I think a large majority of women are agreeable by nature.
Really?
Yeah.
The conflict is hot, bitch. It's hot.
Conflict is hot.
conflict is-
Conflict is so hot right
It
now.
is hot. No, because there's like that disagreement shit, and then it's like, oh, I'm gonna fuck it out of you later. Like that's for me, it's a game. Yeah, it's a game. 100%.
Like a Trump supporter.
Instead of her screaming her name, she's just like, I agree.
Exactly.
You were right. I'm sorry. I was wrong.
I think it's also just like guys enjoy the chase, right? So it's not a chase if they're not running away a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I was with an agreeable chick, and it was so fucking boring. I've never been more bored in my life. She was really cool. Like no hate, but everything I said, no matter what, she agreed.
Like, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, dude, the Reichstag fire was like fucking like awesome. I'm like, yeah,
it was
Hitler's
sick.
like had some cool ideas. And she's like, yeah. And I'm like,
You read Mein Kampf? It's legit.
Comically overdoing your own views, and she's just like, yes, I agree.
exactly.
Yeah.
No, I was not quite going to that extreme, but I was like just testing shit out. I was like, God, forget it. And like that's what I mean. Like Nikki breaks my balls all fucking day, and I love it.
Yeah, that's your love language, though. You know, like,
Yeah.
that's true. That makes sense. Here's the last one, just to skip over to it, but it kind of makes sense. Don't overdo it. If you go to a venue, talk to a maximum of 5 guys per night.
Trying to be
And
so
if it's not
thirsty.
hitting, it's not hitting.
So she says try a bunch, but like only up to 5.
Well, because you don't want to look desperate.
Having a number is desperate.
Having lines written out in your pocket?
It's desperate.
That's desperate.
It's desperate.
It's prepared.
I guess.
So-
Dude, imagine a guy came up to you and was like, you saw him reading something in his hand, and then he was like,
But he looks like Dion Cole.
And then I that's kind of his thing though.
if he looks like Dion Cole,
Like
and he came up.
he has that's his thing. So
I think. Were you guys saying?
No, but imagine it's like how we met, like the story how we met, and then she's like, I was number 5.
He had flashcards.
Which is nice.
Dude, forget
This is
it.
gonna sound fucked up, but I think it's for unattractive girls because every
You're
single
still
time-
thinking of that?
You know why? Because like when I've gone like in groups to lounges, to bars, to clubs, anything,
We won't
right?
let this point go.
All of the girls in our group,
7 times.
it's so fucking like someone's always hitting on them. Like they don't have to do these things.
He's like, this article's for ugly bitches.
You don't even gotta be fine. You don't gotta be fine. You just gotta be a fucking girl.
Jeez.
She left one thing off of that list.
Even hippos fuck is what Joe's That's what Joe's trying to say.
The one thing off that list is when you're going out that night, make sure that the friend that you're going with, your homegirl, is uglier.
Yo,
Art perspective. Yeah, that's true. That's true though. That's true. Humans see things.
And make sure-
Wow, this motherfucker just said hippos fuck. Alright?
That's what he said.
I'll turn it off now.